Hello, you guys. Thanks so much for tuning back into my channel. Okay, so we are here with a beautiful synthetic wig, y'all. I love Cloud9. When I tell y'all I love Cloud9, what lace collection, y'all, let me go ahead and hop into this unboxing and share a few details about this unit. So this is sensational REYNA. The color is 2, and y'all, this thing has an illusion hairline. So it's pre-customized hairline, so basically pre-plucked. It is 13 by 6 ear-to-ear lace with a 6-inch middle part lace area. Like I said, color number 2, and it is heat safe up to 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's the Swiss frontal lace wig, and like I said, hairline illusion. This thing really looks like your scalp when you lay it on your head. But let's take a look at these beautiful curls. This is the information card right here, what lace REYNA. And y'all, like, if you have not tried Sensational Cloud9's collection, you are definitely missing out, especially if you are a big fan of synthetic wigs or if you're not. But this video is brought to you by blackhairspray.com. The information will be down below in the description box of this unit. So as you can see, it is 13 by 6 with 6 inches of parting space in the middle. And this wig gives you a really soft Swiss lace. Really nice. The cap is very breathable, and it does have plenty of combs for added security. But y'all, look at how the hair looks on the lace. Like, that was my first impression. But it has beautiful curls, but the ends are a little bit straighter than the roots, if that makes sense. But overall, first impressions were really nice. I felt like the knots were really small on the lace as well. Here is how the wig looks on my wig head. I am definitely feeling this unit. However, I do feel like I will go in and pluck this unit just a little bit more, but I'm loving how the hair falls, and it really looks like a scalp. Like, I love how it kind of falls like that. You can do like a flip over method, middle part, anything you want. So I'm just taking a little bit of powder foundation that is much darker than my skin tone. For some reason, the skin on my forehead is darker, so I'm definitely going in with like a contour type shade of foundation powder just so it can blend. I can always rinse this off later, wash it off if I need to, but this works for me because if I put it on too light, you will definitely see that it doesn't match my skin tone if it's too light. So I have not done any plucking to this unit, you guys. I just threw it on my head, and I am loving her length. I would say she's pretty long. She's about 28 inches on me, and I'm 5'9", so this is a long wig. Like, you guys, if you can handle long hair, this is a good choice for you, or you can always cut it. So this thing is really long. It's almost hip length on me, and like I said, I'm 5'9". I did go in and just do a quick plucking of this unit, nothing serious. I would definitely go in and pluck it a little bit neater, but I just wanted to pluck it just a little bit. But I noticed as I was plucking, the hair was getting really tangled as I was trying to brush it out. Don't brush this unit, you guys, and lightly pluck, and be careful when you're removing the plucked hair because it can get frizzy. But I will show you a trick on how I tame the frizz later. And this is just an overall quick look of the wig before I actually install it and cut the lace off. So right now I'm just positioning the wig on my head just to make sure I want I want the fit to be right. I do have a low hairline, so I had to take down some of my baby hair just to make sure I don't rip that baby hair off after I spray my adhesive spray on it. And when I go to take the wig off, I do have a low hairline, so I have to make sure the position is right. And you can either cut the lace off first and then apply it, or apply your spray with the lace wig with the lace on. I should have cut the lace off first because this method doesn't really work well for me, but you can do it either way. And I am using the Eben lace wig bond spray in the black can, and it is fire. You guys, trust me, it works way better than Got to Be, but that's just my preference. But this is how I'm putting it on. Really simple install. So right now I'm just going to add an elastic band around the lace area just to help lay down and melt this lace so we can see what it's looking like, to see if it stays true to its word as far as, you know, invisible hairline. So I'm going to let this sit for just about 10 minutes. Just make sure the spray was dry, is dry before you remove it. I should have let it dry a little bit longer because it was still a bit wet, but 10 minutes should be enough. So as far as cutting the lace is really your preference. If you want to use the scissors, if you want to use one of the like eyebrow shaving razors like this one, it really doesn't matter. I believe the shaver gets closer, but you have to be careful because you could definitely cut yourself or cut your baby hairs off a little bit easier with the razor. So just be careful, but everyone has their preference. I actually use both because one is kind of more beneficial than the other, but I'm just cutting off the lace, and it was a little bit sticky because I should have let the spray dry a little bit longer. I didn't quite keep it on for 10 minutes, but just cutting the lace off, and we're actually almost done with this unit. So y'all, I am not an expert. I've been installing wigs for a long time, but I still have trouble and struggle with baby hair, especially with different types of wigs. Like, since synthetic wig hair is much harder to lay baby hairs down, like the fibers don't lay down for me. They never lay down. I even spray like wig adhesive spray on them and they just never stay in place. So I struggle with synthetic baby hairs all the time. And if it doesn't look perfect, y'all forgive me. I'm not a professional. So I'm just going in and darkening the lace one more time, even though I'm not, I'm not the lightest skin tone. I'm not a darker skin tone. I'm like in between. I definitely use a much darker powder on my forehead because I always seem to have that halo light effect to my lace whenever I wear it. So I have to go in with a darker powder. But I will say this wig needs minimal, what do you say, like minimal manipulating. You barely needed this hot comb, but I just like to use it, lay it down with a little bit of wax, and you just to make it like extra smooth at the top. But this hair lace, I like that the density is thin up top around the lace, so you really don't even need to do this if you don't have a hot comb. I definitely suggest one, but if you need to throw this wig on and go, you definitely can. The density around the wig is quite nice. I say it's like 180 to almost 200%. But the density at the top is nice. So here is my little trick I was talking about. If you do pluck the hairs and you like either brush the wig and you need to smooth that frizz out, definitely use some hairspray. This is just Suave humidity proof hairspray. It's really cheap. But I find spraying it on synthetic hair, like synthetic curly hair, certain textures, will really smooth it out so you don't have that frizziness, and it gives it a little bit of sheen, and it just helps it look out of the box fresh, if that makes sense. So y'all, I really love this unit. I love the curls. I wish the ends weren't as straight as they are. I wish the ends were a little bit more curly. And I feel like the front of the wig is curlier than the back. The back is more like crimped wave and the front is more curly, but it's really nice. It lays flat. It looks like scalp. It blends in with my skin tone very nicely, of course, with a little bit of powder. But that is it, y'all. Check the description box For the link to this wig, here is the back of the wig. She is long, y'all, but she can definitely be cut if need be. So y'all check out blackhairspray.com. They are having a Juneteenth sale going on right now, so check them out. Thank you, Black Hairspray, for sponsoring this video. And you guys stay tuned. Let me know what you think of this unit. Remember to subscribe. All right? Check y'all later. Bye, guys.